I've heard it's actually supposed to be on the out.
Omelette du
No, it's
fromage.
omelette au fromage. That is
Oh,
actually
meow,
correct.
meow,
Anyway,
fromage.
welcome to another episode of the I'm Sorry But podcast. Where today we're going to talk about cruising. We are very excited to talk about this because it's the first time any of us are able to really get out of our freaking houses since COVID. I'm sure everybody, literally everywhere, feels this way,
I
unless you're like an
agree.
essential worker. You've been out of your house for a long time, and thank you for your service. Um, my name
And
is
as many
Adrian.
of you know, sorry, I'm going to cut you off, Adrian.
Yep.
But as many of you know, if you're from the Southern California area, there's a big street that goes across through LA all the way across. It's called Whittier Boulevard. And back in the day, in the 80s, cruising down Whittier Boulevard was the thing to do. It was more like a cholo thing, especially in East LA. But cruising was the way to go about it. Wrong cruising?
Is-
I
So my
thought
name
this
is
was
Adrian.
I thought this was an elaborate segue, but all right, continue.
Yeah, I thought so too, but then it's just he
And
just
then you
left it
just
there on the
you just
land.
stopped. You hard braked. You hard
Yeah,
braked before
he pulled the
segue.
brakes. There's no brakes in the ocean. My name is Adrian. You can get to me on I'm Sorry But Podcast on all social media. Direct message here. Also the I'm Sorry But Podcast at Gmail. Below we have Sam, and to my right we have the Andrew. Do
I
you guys want
am
to
the Andrew.
introduce yourselves?
I'm the Andrew.
I oh sorry, go ahead.
That's it. I'm the Andrew.
And I'm Sam, and I know nothing about sailing.
Oh wow, this is gonna be good. All right, so that's who we have today. We are very, very excited. Maybe I'm very excited. You can probably hear it in my voice, or maybe everyone else's voice. But all the people here and about a lot more are going to be going on a cruise later this year. The first time we get to go out in a long time, and the first vacation we're going to have. Actually, it'll technically be my second vacation because I'm going to Hawaii in September. But right now, I'm very excited about it. We're gonna go cruising with the boys and a couple of girlfriends. I don't know how that ended up happening, but some boys and mostly the boys and some girlfriends. Um, and we're gonna go for your classic boozer. A 4 day with the we're gonna be sailing on Carnival, the Carnival Miracle, and we are gonna be all partaking in the Cheers program, which is, for those of you who don't know, the basically unlimited drinks. It gives you access to, is it 15 or 25 drinks?
15.
15 drinks in a 24-hour period. Doesn't seem like a lot, but this works for cocktails and straight shots and everything. I think it actually works for double shots. So the cocktails on Carnival are usually like 2 to 4 shots per drink. So we're talking like, 60 bomb of shots in a 24-hour period if you play your cards right, which I'm sure most of us are going to be hitting that Mai Tai because that's got the highest proof.
Disclaimer: drink responsibly.
Absolutely. Please know your limits and drink responsibly. None of us are ever, would ever, we're anything we talk about getting drunk, and this is definitely not us. We only do responsible things because we're responsible, respectable members of society. Thank you, Sam, for that reminder. Um, but the Cheers program. How excited are you, boys?
After talking about drinking responsibly, I plan on getting Jaren so drunk that we don't know where he is at the end of the day.
I don't think we need to be drunk for that to happen, but
Yeah,
Valid.
I like where you're coming from. I
I,
like what you're putting down.
I bet Jaren can be lost sober with like coffee in his veins too.
He's the one planning to not sleep.
I mean, honestly, Jaren could hide from. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm like a Jaren sniffing dog or something, but like if Jaren doesn't want to be found on a cruise ship, I'm not going to find him. One, why would I waste my time trying to find Jaren if he doesn't want to be found? Two, he's a big boy. He can manage himself. If he gets himself drunk, the only thing that I will do is potentially hold his hair back. I don't even think his hair is long enough to be thrown into. So right there, done and dusted. I have nothing to do when it comes to Jaren. Or
Honestly, if
yell man overboard and throw the thing if he happens to terribly, terribly fall off the ship, which is a lot worse than it sounds.
yeah,
Um, and it sounds
Isn't
pretty
it?
fucking bad.
How tall is the deck from the seawater?
Oh my dude, we're talking
Very, very
hundos.
tall.
We're talking
Is
Very
hundos.
tall.
isn't that high enough to break bones on impact?
Yeah, easily.
You could definitely if you belly flop in and you're drunk or something, you could probably severely hurt yourself. Not to mention that the boat is kind of, a little bit obtuse on the bottom end. So there's a good chance that if you
You
get
might
into
not
the
hit water.
water, yeah, you might bounce off the side of the boat a couple times before you actually hit the water. And if that case, the boat's made out of metal, it will win. And then if you do land that close to the boat, there's these two very large spinny things at the back of it that suck in all the water in front of it and push it out from behind. It's a bad situation. Falling off the boat is literally one of the worst things. Like, that is like top 10 ways to die for me. Like, that the worst ways to die, because it would be terrible. And if you do manage to not die and no one knows that you fell off, then you just get to slowly get tired and drown. It's not fun. Don't
My
fall off the
If you're
boat.
lucky, a shark will get you.
Yeah, sure.
High doubt. The ocean is a very large place. Um, the ocean is a very big place. Um, and just because there's water beneath us doesn't necessarily mean there's any life anywhere in there. There's lots of barren parts of the ocean. So if there's no like underlying ecosystem there, like some whale carcass that just fell down, there's not a really good reason for predators to be there because there's no food there for them to eat.
So basically, what you're saying is like, even if Jaren falls off the boat, at least he got to do what he loves, which is reaching rock bottom. So it's a
God
win-win.
damn.
That's all I'm saying.
At least let the man be here when you beat him down.
Fine, you can watch
With
it.
with that kind of burn, there won't be an ocean left for him to drown in. It all evaporate.
God damn.
Okay, on to like what we were kind of talking before we started. So other than your passport,
Yep.
what else do we need as far as documentation?
So you don't necessarily need a passport. You can bring, since we're not getting on a plane at all, you can bring a passport card, which is another alternative to your passport. Basically, you just need something to show that you're a U.S. citizen, um, so you can get back on the ship. Leaving the country is not a problem. You can leave as many times as you want. Getting back in,
Right.
there's your issue. Um, so a lot of people will take their California driver's license. We live in all of us live in California, as like a proof that I live here, and at the very least I'm a resident. But you need
You need that
typically,
specific driver's license. You know how like there's some driver's license that also double as a passport.
yeah,
You
yeah,
need
the real ID version. I was literally going to show my
Real ID, I think, only applies to uh,
air
United
travel.
States travel.
It applies to air travel within the continental U.S. It's not good for international. I believe they honor it. Don't quote me on that. We honestly have to probably look into this. I would strongly recommend that you take a passport or a passport card. Um,
I have
just get a
mine right
regular
here.
passport.
because there's no beef. There's no beef. There's no questioning that you live here and that you're a citizen when you pull out that little blue book or that little
Yeah.
white card. It,
It's
Okay.
it's not white,
With,
but it's the
with
sleeve
that
is white.
with
it's
that
no, the
said,
outside is white. The back isn't it? It's like
with
No,
blue,
that
white,
said,
red.
it's like blue.
Oh,
I'd pull out and show you, but
don't dox yourself.
yeah. Like if anything, here, look, I got you.
Like show the back. I know the back is like all white with like black writing, huh? Yeah. Yeah. But it's got like a white outline. Yeah. Okay, it's blue. It's blue.
so like I don't know if you guys have renewed your passport recently, but I think I'm up for renewal.
Mhm.
Does that still have to be in person?
I do believe so because you actually no, I don't think so. I think that if you have to mail in your old passport book and then you mail them a 1 by or whatever the size of the photo that you need to mail them, and then when you get your return back, you get your old passport book with like hole punches in it, Like they ruin it, they destroy it for you, they take out the chip. It's no longer valid, and then they'll in that package you'll also receive your new one. Um, so let me. I don't think I haven't. I don't actually have my old passport. My parents would have it. Um, so yeah, that's. I think that's how you do. But I don't believe that you need to be in person to do that. I think you like a lot of places you could just go there. Because most places to renew, they just have you like take a picture or something. That's usually the biggest charge. Like I had to go to it might actually even have to be like a photo from an official place, because like not anybody can take the picture for you. You have to get it like done at like a
Like,
post office or like a city hall or something.
CVS, bro.
You get
yeah,
it done at
you can
CVS?
take it you can take it somewhere, but like if your picture has to look a certain like very neutral background.
And a mugshot. It pretty
Yeah.
much looks like a mugshot.
Yeah, and like if you're thinking that you need to renew, Sam, I would strongly recommend that you do that now, because it's even
Yep.
saying like within 12 to 4 weeks you have to pay for the expedited if you want it done.
Do you remember when you got your passport and or card? They expire
Passport
after every 10 years.
10 years, yeah. The passports are really they last a long time. You can renew
Yeah.
by mail if you answer yes to all the questions. You have your passport in your possession to submit with your application. It's undamaged other than normal wear and tear. Was issued when you were 16 or older. Was issued within the last 15 years. Was issued in your current name, or you can document your name change. How old were you when you had it issued the first time?
Easily in college.
Okay, then you solid, boy. You could just send it in for renewal.
I was
Mail that
honestly
bitch direct.
I was hoping to change my name kind of soonish. I
Mhm.
might hold off on that just for this.
You might
We'll
it
see.
well the only thing I would say is if you do change your name, you would probably I don't know if you have enough time, to be honest, because we're going in November, right? That's 4 months away.
It's
Um,
$400 to change your name. You have to go to City Hall. You got to get it filed and
Only
documented.
$400?
$400 to change your name in the state of California. It takes roughly about 2 weeks to process, 3 weeks to officiate.
That's
And
ridiculous.
then you have not only once you change your name, then you have to go to the Social Security. Security to change your name. Social Security from there, then you got to keep going to boom, 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 boom.
get
If you have
all
any
your
college
documents
degrees,
changed.
certificates, and or other things, you may want to get those changed, or keep proof of your previous name before you get them changed, and then they'll probably switch them out for new diplomas with them new name on it. That, or
For a
you'll have
fee.
to, yeah. So
You
it's
know
kind of
what?
annoying.
I have not picked up my diploma yet.
They have it held in a drawer somewhere.
No, mine's in my office, I think.
No, his diploma.
Oh.
Since he hasn't picked it up, they got it filed away under still paying student loans.
Yeah.
held for ransom.
Pretty much.
Jokes on them. I got a full ride. So
Ha ha.
Brag about it.
Must be
yeah,
nice.
yeah, it is honestly. Liz was talking about oh, I have to pay off student loans. I'm like, wouldn't know how that feels.
But
Should have
yeah,
tried better, nerd.
Yeah, just
try harder, nerd. So along with bringing your passport, among other things that I strongly recommend that you absolutely bring is Dramamine. You never know, you never
is that
know.
seasickness pill or something?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's the
I
anti-nausea seasickness pill. It you can get it over the counter. It it's like a condom, right? You don't know if you're gonna need it. If you're a
absolutely
single guy, you don't know if you're gonna need it, and you rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
right.
But Dramamine is definitely like that. You don't know if you're
I'm in the
gonna get
camp of
sick.
don't doing it. Don't take
Is
it.
that is that uh is that a, what do you call it? Over the counter, right?
Yeah, it can be over the counter. What do you mean in the camp of don't take Dramamine?
Yeah, no, don't bring it, bro.
Why?
Condoms are for losers.
Yeah.
What? What?
Condoms are for losers, bro.
Oh, condoms. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Same thing with Dramamine. Same thing. If you're comparing, I was like, you don't need them.
All right, what if I called Dramamine like a gun in a war zone or something? Would you
Oh,
then be
Are you
encouraged to bring it?
discounting war photographers?
No, I'm not, but I'm pretty sure they would also appreciate to have a gun. No,
No,
but if
because
they have
then
a gun, they can get shot at. So, I'm just saying. I'm just saying is all.
I don't know, man. You
I
can't go.
agree with that.
You can't
Because
change comparisons, all right? Because that makes me look like an asshole. I'm over here just talking about who uses condoms, loser. And you're over
so
here saying,
I
"Well,
am.
would you not take a gun to war?" I was like, "I wouldn't go to war."
Strong point. I'm not saying that you need to bring Dramamine. I've been on 10 cruises, probably about, and there's only been one cruise that it was rough waters. I mean, we had probably a 13 to 14% grade, and when it's within like if you're really low on the boat, like we were not in this particular instance, you feel it less, right? Because the center of gravity is lower. It
Mm.
tilts less here than it does. It tilts more here than it does down here, because that's just how math works and physics work. But if you're up here, which we're going to be kind of relatively in the middle of the boat, and we're in the center, so that's going to help a lot. But if you're here and the boat gets a 10% grade, stuff will fall off the counters. And it will do this all night. You think you're strong until you've dealt with this all night, and the next morning you will wake up sick like a dog, unless you have your sea legs. Um, and your shit will be all over the place too.
See, that's when you need a little help from a pharmaceutical connect
Yeah, which is why I
with
will
some
bring
old
Dramamine.
flocks.
And because you just
Cocaine.
don't know
Got it.
what the ocean's gonna be like. King Triton's a bastard sometimes, you know.
Yeah, but I consulted my psychic already. Said it was gonna be clear weather, no degrees of till. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time.
Okay, awesome.
I consulted my drug dealer too. He said it's fine.
He said I can get you whatever you need, whatever you want.
I got the connect.
Jokes aside, I have gotten hit by. I've been on 2 cruises, and
Hmm.
I've only gotten seasick on one of the cruise. With that said, I lost half a day being seasick. I literally fell asleep and then just woke up, eyes open, and it went from like morning to literal night. So if I can avoid that, that'd be great.
Yeah. I on this particular cruise, I got up. I think it was like the last day. And I I think when I got off the boat, I think I was sick for like the remainder of the week. Like it was like that bad. It was rough, rough, rough. Um, yeah, it was not a good time. The cruise itself was fantastic. While you're awake and you're standing, you can manage it's when you're in the bed and you can't control it. You're sleeping through it. Your body, your ear bones are just like fucking around up in your head, messing with your center of gravity and shit. It fucks with you. I don't know what the Dramamine does to help that, but it does help.
It
So
just suppresses your nausea.
yeah, I don't know if it like tells the ear bones to shut the fuck up or like what it does, but it's not even nausea though, because it makes you, for me at least, it made me feel like better, like better, like I was fine. Because when you get that, you start feeling like dizzy and stuff, and you get the nausea, and it just ruins your whole yada yada, you know. It's just not good times. It's not good times. So Dramamine,
Honestly, nothing a baseball bat can't fix.
it's true. A baseball bat to the head would definitely fix that. It would also fix your breathing problems. So
Hmm. No more bad breathing.
yeah, no more breathing.
Yep.
Can't
Bad
breathe
breathing.
bad if you don't breathe.
Facts.
Just saying. Just saying. The third thing I strongly recommend that you bring more underwear than you think you need.
I plan on shitting myself twice a day.
It's very easy to decide that you're gonna get in the pool last second and then get out and then have to go to dinner and then after dinner decide to get back into the pool and now you have two pairs of wet underwear in a day.
I mean, just
Hank,
steal Martin's underwear,
yeah,
honestly.
yeah, obviously, right? But
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna go there. Um, but
I don't rock tidy whities like he does.
Rocket, anything, but just hang your shit up at night, right? Just hang it up to dry in the bathroom at night. It's gonna
Hmm.
smell like whatever our bathroom smells like in the morning, but whatever, it goes.
Oh God.
I don't know,
Sam,
man. You made
for
it
you
sound
and me,
like
it doesn't matter, right? Claimed and conquered already. It's the other guys that have to worry about what you smell like.
look. All I'm saying is you made it sound like our bathroom, specifically our bathroom, was going to be the worst smelling bathroom, and you got two of the fat guys in your room, and
And I specifically said that it was me causing that smell because I have
uh huh.
IBS.
Yeah, way to try to save it. I'll bring some poopery for you.
Yeah, bring poopery for yourself.
Wait,
My smells don't bother me.
who's in your guys' room again? I forget.
Me, Nick, and Drew.
But that also includes Breck, right?
Brett can't get the time off work.
I feel that.
And if Breck was coming, we would be out of a room.
That's very true. They would have to get their own room. I would yeet them. I would give them both their $100 back and yeet them off the room. Sorry, boys. She's my number one. Damn right.
There it
is. That's just how it is. It's just how
Always lurking, always watching.
Number one, but refuse to
it
get
be
her
that way. If refused to what?
to get her a sandwich.
I got her the damn sandwich.
I like that's where the line was drawn. I understand it. I see it.
Damn.
That's all.
Look, the
Damn.
only reason you went to go get her that sandwich that one time was because of protest by us in the call.
Yeah.
Because everybody said it was okay. I had a previous engagement. Okay, what they're talking about is we have scheduled D&D at 7:30. At 7:30, Breck had walked into the room and was like, "You get me sandwich from Sprouts?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds fantastic. I'll get one for myself too." But I I have prior arrangement, and if you don't know any like about me and Breck anything, what you should know is that if we say we're going to be somewhere and we're not there, it will cause us like mental stress that we've told people that we're going to be at a place and that we're not there. Anxiety. My anxiety just takes off.
I mean, as a responsible adult, should be like, but I digress.
And so I'm here in the chat being like, uh, desire to feed baby very high. Told boys going to be a D&D internal conflict. And then everyone in chat's like, yeah, go get her a sandwich. And I was like, dope. See you guys in like 15 minutes. And I literally immediately left to go get the sandwich.
It was after 7 minutes to 10 minutes of protest.
What?
You got your boy here to fact check that. It was not a dope. Let me get it. She's like, it was dope, but she don't need it though. So nah. And then we're just
What?
like, okay.
You did say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Huh.
Yes.
You said
yes.
sandwich is good, but she doesn't need it. She had half a sandwich earlier.
You protested very hard. You're like, no, she has
Wow.
food. She doesn't need a sandwich. I don't love her.
What? Now, I believed you guys for a little bit there, and then you said that last one. I was like,
Okay,
that's how I know.
Maybe one of those lines was not present.
Two truths and a lie.
Maybe it was a little bit ad libbed. It's fine though.
Yeah.
Like, I still believe that. Babe, you're on my side.
It sounds like you need to go get her a sprout sandwich.
It sounds like I have to bribe her with a sandwich.
Sounds
I like food.
You need to stop committing domestic violence.
Yeah. And Sam associated my refusal to get a sandwich at that very point in time because of previous D&D arrangements with domestic abuse. Failure to feed your baby. That's a DV right there.
I'm calling the cops.
Yep.
I'm a mandated reporter.
Yeah, so are both of us, actually.
All right, so we got all that, all joking aside about domestic abuse, and
Which
you not wanting
isn't
to buy
funny
sandwiches
at all.
If you don't want to feed your baby, Anyway, she said bring your own chips, which confuses me because what does that even mean?
The chips on like for salsa and stuff, they have like salsa, and if you have like nachos and stuff, but their chips are garbage. Like they have the worst kind of like tortilla chip. So like we both like that really hard,
Like the
uh,
Northgate
like
slash
the Northgate,
Vallarta
yes,
slash
like the Northgate
Mexican
style.
style.
Yes, the Mexican style, like actually cut up tortillas that have been fried because they went bad. That's the chip. That's the chip you bring. The one that can actually hold a motherfucker. That one.
Okay, I guess we can invest in chip fund.
Yeah, no, you just need one big bag. It'll last you the entire trip. It's, it's just, you don't need a lot of it. It's just like when you need it and you don't have a good chip, it's rough, especially for us of the Hispanic heritage. It's going to be hard for us, you know?
They're telling me we're gonna roll up to the food bar. It's like, ooh, there's nacho stuff here. Nick, go back to the room. Come back with a bag of chips and start plating your own chip tortillas so you can build your own nachos.
Yeah.
People will come after our chips. It's gonna start fights.
They can fight me. I will defend my food. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll square up for some chips.
Oh yes, that's another important thing to bring, a reusable water bottle. You can fill up your water. Like you can order room service. I think they charge for some room service during certain hours now. But like you can get room service water, but it's gonna take you 45 minutes, and you're gonna get a little itty bitty cup. So if you like drink water at night, and which I strongly recommend everyone do because we're gonna be out in the sun all day, sweating it up. That's
I need someone to be my personal sunblock applicator.
that's another fantastic item to bring. Your sunblock and a lot of it.
An
Uh,
applicator.
and an applicator, which I mean, you have Jaren, right? So it'll be fine.
Oh no, he's busy hitting rock bottoms.
Look, all I'm saying is my skin is delicate. When I walk outside for 10 minutes, I burn. I need someone to be applying me.
Bro, I I went to Marvel Avengers Land, the opening this weekend, and my forehead is literally already peeling, and I'm like 15 shades darker than Andrew. So like you need sunblock. Otherwise, on your second to third day, you're gonna be in rough shape. Rough shape. Um, let's see. Other important
Who are my
things to.
fellow light skinned people that are going?
Oh, Nicole? I've never
I'm
seen
gonna
her.
I'm gonna have to give her a job. I'm gonna have to hire her
Every time,
to sunblock patrol.
every time she puts it on to let you know.
Just see me pull out my own quick access sunblock with a holster.
Mm.
Mm.
And then you can always restock, so you don't need to bring like so much that you don't like you overpack and whatever, because anything that you don't have you can get at Catalina on the second day or Ensenada on the fourth day. Just know that the prices are astronomically higher. Astronomically higher than they are, sorry, words are hard, than they are here. Um, think
I'm gonna
like
try to figure out things
Amazon
to do in
plus
Ensenada.
20%. Oh, Ensenada, it's walking up and down the shops, the
No, but I
blowhole.
got family down there.
Oh, you do?
So like, if we can like roll up with some hookers and like a bunch of cocaine, like why not, right? Your
Mm,
face, your face.
mm. It's gonna be a hard pass for me. I like going through the shops, and I like the
Ensenada.
Yeah, the,
usually it's
the, the
like
hooker shops, right?
Poker
yeah,
shops.
absolutely. You
How you
know.
like them? It's like that one strip club in Tijuana where it's 99 hot ones and one ugly one.
Anyway, the Senior
That's the
Frogs.
name of the place.
What's the other one? Like that other brand of like booze it up kind of place. It's Senior Frogs is a really popular one. Anyway, that place usually has like a bucket of Corona and a bottle of tequila for like $25.
Speaking of which, we're not looking to like drink off the ship, are we? Because I feel like that's kind of a waste. Maybe that's just me being a party pooper,
If
but
people decide to get off the boat, which I would be surprised if people do, because of the hangover that people are going to be having, I'm pretty
you,
sure.
do you have the option on cruises to just stay on?
Yeah, you don't have to
You
get
don't
up.
have to get off. You don't have to get off.
Oh, bet.
What is Mariscos Altamar? Sounds like a Mexican seafood place.
That is a Mexican food spot. So, seafood.
Yep.
So it should be pretty bomb. Honestly, like, cause
That sounds
yeah,
dope.
that's my buddy. Yeah, might place on the beach. That's my buddy Anthony. His family always goes down to Mexico and different parts of it. My family does too. So we spend time in Rosarito, Puerto Nuevo, um,
The seafood
Primo
down there
Tapia.
slaps. Like it's super fresh.
Yeah, it's all right there, caught
I
right there. If it's in a
seriously.
cart, you can trust it.
There's literally like we'll walk down like where the boat docks for Ensenada is like 2 blocks from like the fishmonger market. Like if you were we walked down there once with my family. I don't know if I've taken baby down there. Baby, have we been down there to the fish market past the that giant statue, that giant bronze statue of the dude that saved the city or whatever they have there next to the giant Mexican flag. Um, Anyway, down there they got like all kinds of swordfish, yellowtail, whole tuna, and the prices are disgusting. They're like disgustingly cheap. Like you can get a whole fucking tuna for like a couple hundred American, and that's crazy.
Where are destinations?
Where are destinations?
Where are our destinations to land?
Destinations to land. What do you mean destinations to land? And we're gonna say bye to
We're
Sam real quick
stopping.
because Sam has to go and take care of something that came up. So thank you for participating, Sam. Appreciate you. What do you mean destinations to? What were you
Well, we're
saying?
stopping Catalina one day. Then we're
Yeah.
going to Ensenada.
Oh,
Then we're stuck
yes.
in sea.
Yeah, fun day at sea. It's not stuck at sea. Fun day at sea.
It's bullshit.
What bullshit are you talking about? You're just gonna be in the casino anyway. Also, with my package, when you're in the casino,
Oh, with your package?
you drink free. It doesn't count towards your cheers.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Look, honestly, if you
Buy
tell me,
better, Nick.
hey, honestly, if you tell me that hey, oh, we have to spend the 15 drinks, we have to spend the 15 drinks. I don't care if we don't spend our 15 drinks. To be honest, as long as we're having a good time, we're drinking. If you tell me, hey, we're going over to the casino and drinking for free, I'm still gonna be drinking. It's not gonna be like, oh, I can't go to the casino and drink for free because I have cheers. It's not gonna hurt me.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's not gonna count against you. And that day, instead of getting 15 drinks, you'll get 18.
Or 40 if you play your cards right.
Wow. What drinks you getting? Ooh. That's another great question. If they don't have the Caribbean colada, I might literally start a riot. That is my
See,
favorite drink that Carnival has. It's fucking delicious.
I'm not one for fruity drinks.
Okay.
And it's not because they're fruity. It's more because
Feels like fruit discrimination, but okay, keep going.
it's more because like the sugars kind of take away the drunk. You know what I mean? That's why Diet Coke and Jack gets you better than regular Coke and Jack.
I've never heard of that.
That's bar science, bro. That's bar science.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm a bartender.
All
No,
right.
I worked at a restaurant for 4 years, so
That's interesting.
it's
I've never heard about that. I'd like to see some
yeah.
science on that.
Sugars grab the alcohol and run it through your system. Artificial sugars don't touch it, and it stays flowing through your system.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I'd have to see a mechanism. I want to see a mechanism.
And look, man, all I gotta say is
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
you do it, and then everyone at my job does it. Where I say something, and they're like, "It's Andrew, don't believe him."
That's not what I said.
That's exactly what you said. Ooh, alchemy bar.
Yes. They have so many different types of bars too. It depends. It really depends on where you are, what drinks you're getting. Because since we have Cheers, we're going to be able to get drinks from literally any of the places because it'll all count towards it. But the Alchemy Bar is like really like crafted stuff. You're going to find a lot of different flavors, and special drink combinations there, special cocktails. Cock. And it's going to be like you'll get stuff with like elderflower in it, for instance. You'll get like light stuff, more airy stuff. You can get, you get your old, your alchemy twist on an old fashioned there. I love me some old fashions. Um, It's I know you know the bartender. They make you drinks to your interest.
Yeah, yeah. If you get to know any bartender, really, just kind of be like, hey, you know what, I'm liking this and this, and they're like, oh, how about a blank and blank? Never heard of that. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just getting to know all bartenders. Always get to know your bartenders, and they'll be able to. It's kind of hard when there's a language barrier, but
No, they'll all speak English.
yeah, yes, but just
Mm-hmm.
because they understand you,
Doesn't mean you understand them.
you know what I mean?
Sometimes.
And it's not me being
No,
anyway, but
the ones that I feel like are the hardest to understand are actually like the Eastern European ones. Yeah, the accent barrier. Yeah, the accent barrier. Honestly, it's not even a language barrier. Like the Eastern European people, like the people from like Ukraine and stuff, and like Slovakia and like those Eastern European, those Eastern Bloc countries, they sometimes I have issues with them. I usually have to very embarrassingly ask them to repeat themselves, and that makes me look like a fucking bigot, and I hate that shit. Um, but yeah, I just like next time they're like speaking to me, I'm like looking at their mouth, trying to like use my eyes and my ears to try to determine
whoa,
what they're
man,
saying.
with masks on, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear
That's
them well.
true. That's true. We just might be hopelessly lost behind the accent barrier then. Damn you, COVID! Says everyone ever. So, yes, know your bartenders. You can get good drinks out of them. Also, if they like you, they end up, giving you a little bit of love on the end of that bottle too.
And they already long pour as it is.
And they already long pour. It's true. They already do a long pour on the Carnival boats.
But
So,
honestly, my goals going in, right?
mhm.
Different drink every time.
I mean, you could definitely do it. There's
Now, I want you to know, the myth of, don't mix your liquors, don't make your elixirs. It's fake.
I disagree.
It's 100% fake.
I'm going to continue to disagree. From
It's
personal
100% fake.
experience.
Personally, you just got too drunk. That's all it is.
It's
That's
possible.
all it is.
It's possible.
It's like, oh, if you drink different proofs of vodka, you'll get really fucked up, and
No,
that's kind
that's
of what you're
bullshit.
doing.
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
100%.
I
Alcohol science.
I think that
I'm an alcohol doctor.
PhD in alcohol, PhD in imbibing.
It's beats.
For instance, just a tangent a little bit. When you have wine, right? 6 ounces is one shot is 8 ounces of beer. If I can do 5 shots and be okay. I'll be lifting off, but I will be generally okay. If I have 2 glasses of wine and 2 shots, I'm not in a good place anymore. Like I'm very, very, very drunk.
It's the sugars.
Before, didn't you say the sugars help you not absorb?
Mhm.
So why are they absorbing now?
That's exactly what I said.
Previously, you said that sugars carry it through the body.
Yeah, correct. That's exactly what I said.
And now I feel like I'm more fucked up when I drink wine and liquor instead of just straight liquor. But there's
Wine
sugar in
doesn't have
wine.
sugar.
Yes, it does.
No, that's what the yeast it makes alcohol from.
You're saying wine doesn't have any sugar in it.
I'm not saying it doesn't have any. What I'm saying is it eats the sugar to eats sugar to make alcohol. If it has sugar in it, then there wouldn't be alcohol.
But why
Alcohol
does it?
science.
Uh, the chemist inside of me is screaming.
Is it because I'm not making sense, or because I'm right? Like both are valid.
Are they though?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Look,
But-
all I'm saying is mixing liquors is, it's whatever. It's fine. Just don't drink wine. In general, just don't do that.
There you go. That's the solution to the problem. Because if I do beer
'cause
and
if you take
liquor,
shots of
I'm
tequila,
fine.
rum, whiskey, and all that stuff, they make adioses. They make Long Island's. All these things are mixed alcohol. people don't get extra twisted because they drink a Long Island and a Jack and Coke. No, you're the one over here drinking wine. Wine is the problem. It has fruit, and fruit is evil. So don't eat fruit, and then
Look,
you won't die.
super technically, it was like it was like a peach. It was like a peach wine or something mixed with like 50-50 peach wine, 50-50 Malibu. So that could have been the issue. I think I had 2 of those. That one D&D night, I think before the campaign exploded. And I don't know if you were there actually, but I was really like the next day I was like hungover. It was terrible.
Yeah, you were getting a little carried away for a while, man. We were worried.
No, well, yeah, haven't had a drink in a long time now. Well, not a long time, but like a week. But
That's a long time for alcoholics.
that's long for alcoholics, I guess. I don't know the last time I had a drink. Make me sound like a fucking alcoholic.
Bro, you were wanting to do shots per death in Call of Duty.
That's true. That's
So
true.
so who's
But
the
it
one with
was
the problem?
it was sake shots. It's not the same.
Sake. You act like sake is not a rice vodka.
It's like rice wine.
Yes.
Well, the percentage was like 12% or something, 15%. But I
But you drink
understand. I understand where you're coming from, though.
you drink a 250 milliliter bottle. Or sorry, 750 milliliter bottle.
1.75 milliliter bottle, and it was over the course of days.
Day.
No, it was not one day.
You had the bottle and you're like, I'm to here now at the end of the first day. And then you sip the rest because you're like, if I finish it all real quick, it's gonna look extra bad.
No, maybe. I don't know. COVID was hard. COVID was rough on. COVID was hard. But
COVID's hard on everyone.
but beyond my being called out for drinking in excess, which is fine that
We
you
all
called
drink.
me out.
Well, we all drink. We all drink, you know.
The
Some of us more than others.
other things that you need to bring back on topic that you should bring on the cruise, sunblock, definitely already touched that. Swim trunks, obvious. Underwear.
Oh, we said we're bringing we're rolling up on the cruise with our Hawaiian shirts.
Yes. I mean, matching. You can match it. You'll see it there. You'll have like, I'm sure there's gonna be like some party where it's like bridesmaids sweaters, and they're all just like running through the boat for whatever reason. And they're
I kind of want to make shirts that say like I don't know, just put a random name on it. Family,
cruise gang.
cruise gang. You know, like oh, it's the Meza family all together.
I would like Breck to be a part of that if there was like a cruise gang. If we made shirts of it, I feel like she might like that. To have like a not stylized shirt, but like a shirt to commemorate the
event.
Would be
I
good.
agree. That'd be pretty fun.
But I think
Yes, I'm white. That's white people shit. She loves it. We're all for it.
No, we've seen black families do the same thing. It's not just a white people thing, baby.
Dude, white people and black people are opposite sides of the coin. They do the same shit. They just look at each other differently. The way they do it.
I feel.
You know what I mean? Like, was it family reunions?
Yeah.
They do both do that. Oh well, my stepdad's family does that, but that's because they're like 10 of them. So in order to see them all, they're like, well, we have to force a reason to hang out.
Yeah, my Hispanic sides of the family just use this parties like at least once a month. So that's like the family reunion. There's no like need to call people from across the country. They'll just show up on, the big holidays and stuff.
They're like, oh, we're all from Chicago here today. Let's go. Let's party.
Cash. You're gonna want to bring cash for when you get off the boat in Ensenada.
I'll bring my pesos.
They won't take your Sail Inside card.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
swipe this.
They won't.
Swipe this.
I'm trying to think of other stuff. Bring a hat. Like bring a hat for shade.
Oh, I need to buy me a
big foofy hat or whatever. Nah.
foofy hat.
Or like your son's sombreros, like you were talking about, like your grandpa's sombrero kind of situation. Like if you find one, like let me know, cause I'm gonna need one. We're gonna like really just like, oh yeah, a cooling towel, like one of those evaporative cooling towels to help keep yourself cool if it's too hot. Those are all the good things to bring. These are all just things that you should try to like pack up. I mean, like baby's got a list, like it's like 3 pages, single space of stuff that you should bring with you, like on flights. And I think she has another one for like cruises. It's just like it works. It works because you need a lot of that. And I know I'm forgetting stuff. Like workout clothes, like I plan on working out on this gym, so you're gonna want to bring like track shorts and compression shorts and whatever you need to work out.
Shorts.
Yeah, you don't want your, dick flying all over the
Don't
place.
you fucking speak on what I want and don't want?
I mean, I don't want my package bouncing and jiggling all over the place, so
I
I'll
want my spotter. I want the person I'm spotting to worry for their lives. Oh, watch out now, boy. You might get something in the eye. Tennis shorts. Do we need? No. Cooling towel. I read that wrong. I apologize. Take you back.
Yeah,
Cooling towel.
tennis.
What the heck is a cooling towel?
It's like one of those evaporative towels. You like wet them, and as you put them on you, as they evaporate, it helps keep you cool.
That's the thing.
Yeah, 100% it's a thing. I might even have one behind me.
This is news to me.
1 second. I do not have one behind me.
Oh, it stays wet for a couple hours. Interesting. Very interesting.
Depending on how hot it is. If it's pretty hot, then I won't stay wet that long. But there's plenty of water on the boat.
So you want me to find you a straw hat? If I find you a straw hat,
Only if you'd wear it too.
I if I found you a straw hat, would you wear it?
Let's see it.
Or what about a bucket hat? Do you know what a bucket hat is?
Not really.
Hit up the Google and look up a bucket hat. Hit up the Google.
Hit it up. Yeah, like so, like that would work, but I don't like bucket hats. I'm thinking more of like a
Just a
sombrero.
straw hat. Okay. Something like
Cause
Luffy
like honestly,
from
when I
One Piece.
okay, sure. Um, and usually, if I can find it, my Stitch hat. Your Stitch hat. You have to show that to me. I don't really remember it.
Did you type in straw hat? Like literally, they pop up like
No,
instantly.
I typed in sombrero, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. Um, lost my train of thought there. Sombrero, sun.
So if I find you a straw hat and I pick it up and I tell you you don't have to worry about straw hats anymore because I got you.
I'd probably wear it.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, I usually like if I can find it, I'll usually go around the boat in my like Caribbean. I don't even know what it's called, but it's the thing that makes me look like a Cuban drug lord. It's like an all white, like kind of. It's really breezy, really thin material.
I'm trying to think of what you're telling me.
It's like it's very this. Let me see if I can put this in, but it's
I
not.
just want to point out I'm very disappointed in Nick for not showing up today.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
We even waited for him
Ah, we
to
even
start
pushed
later.
it. We even pushed it back, but
I hope his ears are burning from us talking about him.
I don't think he notices.
He doesn't care.
Nah, don't think so. Um, I'm having issues finding it. I'll probably just have to like. Think of like yeah, here. This will be like what the top is like. Put in Jen. So think of something like really airy, made of linen because that's the fabric that you use there.
Oh, okay. You want to look like you want to look like what's the right word I'm looking for? Fabio.
Not want to look like, that's what I wear because it's cool. I like every time I go to like Puerto Rico, I try to pick up a new one because I wear them so frequently. It's great. I've even gotten into the freaking fancy night wearing that stuff. Like they count that as fancy wear.
Well, because you look like a drug lord.
I'll put my hair back, put it in a bun, and they're just gonna be like, "Oh, okay, this is just like I don't know, cultural wear for him or something." I'll just visit my family that's into
Oh, dude,
pharmaceuticals over there.
what about a trilby? Would you wear a trilby straw hat?
Troby straw hat.
Trilby.
Trill?
Trilby. Trilby. You look like a neckbeard. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like a fedora. Yeah, I'd wear a fedora.
No, fedora's different.
It's looking like a trilby. I mean,
A fedora is a long brim. Trilbies are pinned up like that. That's what fat nerds call fedora, and that's why they're wrong.
oh, this picture that was here was a fedora. So no, I don't like the way the trilby looks. It looks very English. Very like it rains here. Oversized brim hat. This is what we need, Andrew. Right here. This big ass hat. This is kind of what I'm thinking about lightly. I don't know why her shirt is falling off of her breast, but just the size of the hat is kind of what I'm looking at here.
Why don't you show your audience what the fuck you just sent me,
All right.
including her breast?
All right then. Let's see. Share the screen.
So like if I roll up with one, I tell you don't worry about it, I got you. You're gonna wear it?
I can't agree when you ask it like that. I can't agree to it. Like this is the kind of size of
Why?
hat.
What?
This is
Breck,
a two-person
I need your
hat.
help. I need you to help me.
Look at this.
He's saying that he wants these things, and I offered to get him these things, and he tells me that I can't accept it. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Absolutely wonderful, dramatic, and kept the sun off me. Love this hat. It's massive. The hat is massive. But this is kind of what this is like that would be too big. Like thinking about it, that's too big of a hat. Like
This is what you wanted. You literally said that's what I want.
yes, but I actually like don't want it to be in my face all the time like my hair is. Like it defeats the purpose. The hat's too goddamn big. Now this feels meh, but like this is more my speed. But this is a fedora.
That's a trilby.
Is it
That is a trilby.
wool fedora?
Literally, none of those are fedoras.
All right, I see. It's a slight difference. It's flat. The fedora is flat. The trilby goes up. Yeah, I like the
Like,
fedora better.
yeah, a fedora looks good, but when you see like a fat nerd wearing like a button up, and he's like, "Hello there, my lady," it's a trilby. It's a trilby. It's a neckbeard.
It's the neckbeard one.
Yeah, it's the neckbeard one. Like, and nothing irks me more. Not that I'm saying I'm a purist or anything.
Sounds like you're saying that you're a purist. Just
because like, oh man, it makes fedora sound bad. Like, it makes fedora sound bad.
it does. It does. You're bringing down the fedoras. All right. How big is that hat? Jeez, I don't even know.
Two what it looks like small white women size.
I mean, it does look like it could comfortably fit about two people under it. It doesn't give. Okay, let me see this description here. 1 second. Stand by. It's a 31.4 9-inch diameter hat. So we're talking shy of 3 feet, greater than 2.5, shy of 3. So we'd be talking like something like this. That's about 3 feet. So, huh.
All right. So I just put in my cart 2 straw hats,
Uh-oh.
and one's for me, one's for you. I'll let you pick which one you like. But one's got an American flag on it, so I don't know how you feel about that.
I do like my America.
And as long as you wear it, and specifically in front of Lewis, it'd be great.
What about it is going to offend Lewis?
What do you mean?
I feel like with the way you said that, part of it is gonna irk Lewis or make him laugh.
Moving on.
Oh, well, let's move on to a conclusion here because we're about near our time. Is there anything else you wanted to add at these last reminders? I feel like the most important things to remember is probably that water bottle. Oh, earplugs. Earplugs.
Earplugs.
I will be bringing a box of earplugs.
Is it for Jaren? Can we just plug his mouth?
How will he breathe?
Doesn't sound like it's our problem.
Yeah, yeah.
The body will adapt and survive if he's breathing from his mouth and you can't breathe from your mouth. At least one spot you have to breathe from.
All right. Anyway,
Turtles can breathe through their asses.
I think everybody can kind of breathe. There was like an article, it's totally off topic. There was an article I read, I think last week or the week before, that says that people can breathe through their asses too, just not very well. That's something. That's food for thought.
I'll vouch for it.
On that note, we'll call it. This has been another episode of the I'm Sorry But podcast. All of our information will be in the description of this. It'll be available on YouTube and all of your favorite podcasting mediums tomorrow via RSS. Andrew, you want to tell the people anything?
Honestly, we're excited about this. It's gonna be a good time. Follow us on social media. You know what? We're gonna be gone for Sunday for Thursday, right?
Yeah, it'll be an entire week of no podcasts.
I was gonna say
On the boat podcast,
on the sea.
a podcast on the high seas, an idea to think about. Well, and we'll do it at no less than a .20, probably.
Who knows? Honestly, it's something we can think about. It could be also a different format. We can have one camera, just us sitting around somewhere, and just kind of get us in there. I don't know how great the audio would necessarily be.
It'd be garbage. Anywhere we do it, it'd be garbage.
If we do, we could possibly invest in some like mics to record to a box, and then from there we'll just figure out. We don't have to necessarily post it that on the sea, but we could definitely have like the follow-up podcast be like a re-air
Yeah, it'd be something.
from the sea.
I feel like I'm gonna need internet to be able to text baby and for stonks purposes. But beyond
Stonks don't stop when we're partying,
stonks,
right?
stonks don't stop. I only got to work for an hour most days. So beyond that, then I'll be like, all right, boys, I'm gonna hit the casino. I'll see you guys in a bit. Nah, I wouldn't. I'll save that money for something else. But like I said, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening or day, or whenever you decide to listen to the podcast. Bye bye.
I already bought that hat for Adrian.
All right, we're clear.